Alright, so now I'm going to set up this scene so I could start making some poses and setting some keyframes, right? So first thing I want to do is make a camera that I'm going to pose to, right? So I'm just going to create cameras, camera, panels. Alright, when you create a camera, it's selected by default. So just going to go to panels, look through selected, alright, and then I can move the camera into whatever position I want. Remember, if we turn on this one here, alright, that's your resolution gauge, so you could see how you're framing up everything, right? So I'm just going to frame it straight on like this, and once I have it where I want it, going to come to the channel box here and drag down the translates and rotates, right click and lock selected, right? So now I can't tumble or move this camera at all, right? So that's locked in place. So what I'm going to do is when I'm posing my character, right, I'm going to tear off a copy of this view here with the panels, tear off copy. Alright, let me just take off the resolution gate for a moment there. And I can make this, I could adjust the size, right, of this window. Alright, so that allows me to go back in my perspective here, right, and I can pose out my character in this view, right, and I can see how it looks in the final view, right? So generally you want to make your poses work. When I say work, be weighted and balanced, right, from every angle, but the line of action and everything, you want it to read, right, from your final camera view, right? Because when you're, telling a story, your pose is going to be viewed from one view at the end, right? Okay, so next thing I want to do is I did some sketches, right, in Photoshop for my poses. Alright, I saved them out as a PNG, so I'm going to bring that into Maya as well. And what I'll do is I'll bring that in as another view, right, looking through another camera. So this is camera 1. I could even rename this if I want. I could call this pose view camera. Alright, so let me make a new camera, create cameras, camera. I'll do the same thing, panel, look through selected. Alright, but this one, I'm going to bring it up. Alright, and this one I want to bring in my image for this one, view, image plane, import image, and I'll bring in the image, make sure it's showing. Alright, and I can tear off this one now, panels, tear off copy. Alright, I'm going to scale this down here, move it. I'm just going to shift things around so nothing is too in the way. Alright, then I can go back into my perspective here. Alright, so I can reference this one here, or I can look at it in the back here. Alright, or if I find this is distracting, I can go show, turn off image planes in this view, and just look at it here. Right, so now I have everything I need to start, right? I have my select all button. Right, so I can just go and set a keyframe on the default T-pose on frame 1, and then on frame 2 I'm going to start off with my first pose. Alright, so hopefully these 3 don't take me more than an hour. maybe I'll make a time-lapse video, right, of me posing out these 3 poses, right?